Phase 0. Mars doesn't forgive arrogance. 3 days ago, we were shouting at each other so loudly it felt like the bulkheads of the habitat module would crack. Mira kept talking about Earth, grass, the smell of ozone, rain, and I yelled that I wouldn't go back there just to become another former colonist. I slammed the rover airlock so hard the impact sensors triggered and drove straight into the storm. Sector 13, just to get away from her tears. The relay tower shocked me near the end of the second day. The discharge went straight through the glove of my suit. For a second, the world turned blinding white. Then, silence. I figured the helmet fuses had blown, and out of sheer stubbornness, I finished the repair. 2 days fighting windmills in a dead desert cools any temper. The freezing wind and red dust sanded all the anger out of my head. My ambitions as a first-class engineer crumbled under the weight of the storm. By the time I was heading back, I wasn't angry anymore. I just wanted to apologize. Tell her Geneva wasn't defeat. It was life. I was ready to do anything, just to hear her laugh again instead of this endless static in the radio. Back at the base, something feels wrong. Too quiet. Mira, I'm back. Do you hear me? I'm sorry. I step into the hygiene module. The curtain is closed. Steam pours out from behind it, stinging my eyes. Water drains into the floor. I pull the curtain aside. Empty. The soap dish is still wet. A bar of soap floats in the foam. Someone left here seconds ago. I run to the kitchen. The smell of toasted bread hits me. The toaster clicks and launches 2 golden slices. Her mug sits on the table. The coffee is still swirling in the cup, steam rising thick into the air. I touch the chair. It's warm. Mira, enough. This isn't funny. Where is everyone? Computer, location of biologist Mira. AI voice. Cold, mechanical. Biologist Mira is located in the mess hall. Distance 0 meters. 0 meters? I'm standing here alone, in front of an empty cup and a warm chair. And then, her voice cuts through the silence. She's crying. Her sobs slice through the quiet of the base, and I can barely stand it. She's begging the computer to find me. She's shouting that my rover is in the docking bay, that my helmet is in the airlock. I hear the panic shaking her voice. I feel it in every nerve. I rush to the microphone and scream until my throat burns. Mira, I'm here. I'm standing right in front of you. I see her mug slide off the table and explode across the metal floor. Mira gasps. She stumbles backward. She can't hear me, and she can't see me. That discharge on Sector 13, it didn't kill me. It just shifted my frequency. 1 millimeter, 1 phase. We're in the same time, on the same base, but we're 2 parallel lines. I walk to the porthole. I breathe onto the cold, transparent surface until it fogs. My hand trembles as I write 2 words in the mist. I'm here. The sound of my skin scraping the glass feels like the loudest noise in the universe. I see her freeze. I see her raise a shaking hand toward the words that appeared from nowhere, from empty air. Our fingers are separated by a few centimeters and an eternity of quantum drift. She'll call a rescue shuttle. She'll leave for Earth. She'll spend the rest of her life believing I died somewhere in the sands. And I'll stay here, in empty corridors that always smell like her coffee and fresh toast. The only living ghost of Mars.